there can only be one Laurel and Hardy. So somebody had to be a little bit different. It's like when I get talking about Bernard Manning. He was unique in lots of ways because he was honest. You know, and I've said this plenty of times. Let's go back to the old days when we called a spade a spade. What's wrong with that? It's humour. It's humour the world over. People from Scotland, Ireland and Wales have never really had any time for us. And to be honest, we've never really had any time for them. But humour gets us through. Laughing at each other. When we're laughing, we're not fighting. And I always think British humour has always been cruel, hateful, sarcastic, but it's fun. That's what we're all about.
These days, for me to get a fuck, I have to spike my own drink. Mind you, she did give me a blowjob for my birthday. And the good thing about that, 2 minutes of fucking peace and quiet. I mean, you women are funny. I said to her, you know when I said to you, will you talk to me during sex? She went, yeah. I didn't mean you're on me air, can I put this leg down, I'm getting cramp.
I always say, love what you do and do what you love. And that's why a lot of young people these days want to be comedians, young lads, because to see us on that stage enjoying themselves. You walk on that stage and it can be a disaster after a second. It's entirely up to you. And it depends, obviously, on how uneasy you are with your material. I'm quite confident with my material. I mean, I was reading in the paper yesterday of a comedian in Ireland telling jokes about the McCanns. I couldn't do that. That's not my barrow at all. Take my hat off to him. He's got some bottle. I believe in freedom of speech, but it did say in the paper, I mean, it's alleged that people got up and walked out. Well, no comic wants that. It's, you know, we had an incident not long ago where we had a top comedian on a reality show. He says shirtlifter. So what's that? You know, I crack homophobic jokes, but I don't sit at home all day thinking about them.
There's a bloke go being Chubby, give us a mention. Such a gay shout. If he ever goes missing, the police are going to have to put his photograph on a tin of fucking Vaseline. Bent cunt.
We're not stood in the Houses of Parliament making a political statement. We're on stage trying to make people laugh. Everyday people. Wagon drivers, road sweepers, nurses. We just want people to laugh. I do agree with you. We do have very sensitive people who can't take a joke. I just wish they'd all fuck off.
I'm a little bit upset the wife's asked me to divorce. She asked me for a divorce. I went, you cunt. When you lost your purse, I was there for you. When you crashed the car, I was fucking there for you. When you lost your mother, I was there for you. She said, no, you're the fucking jinx. Come home the other night, we were having a candlelit dinner. Power gen had cut us off. I had to wait a while for it because the pizza lad fell off his fucking bike. I said, what's brought all this on? Are you after someone? Have you seen a frock? She went, well, I was thinking, if I died before you, would you let my mother ride in the car behind the hearse? I went, I suppose so, but it'll spoil me fucking day.
They say these things, don't they? Say you're either born funny or you have to work at it. I think I've had to work at it, but I was born with a bit of a screw loose because it takes a lot of bottle to stand in front of. There's bar funny. They're standing at the bar funny, and they're standing on stage funny. It takes a lot of bottle, a lot of steel, a lot of nerve to stand in front of 3,000 people, because you know you're only a couple of seconds from disaster. You say the wrong thing. And then, of course, you can be interrupted. You sort of have a routine and somebody shouts out, "You fucking fat bastard." They've interrupted your train of thought. Your flow's gone.
Britney Spears has had her kids taken off her. She's that embarrassed. She said, I won't be able to show my bare fanny in a London taxi anymore. Can you remember that? Remember Brittany? That's the one who shaved her head to match a minge. She's the one who said, don't cut the fucking cord when she had the baby, then I won't have to buy a car seat.
You know, longevity is a great word for this business, for the comedy business. Longevity is a great word because, you know, you look at all the comics who've been in this business a long time. They've survived because they're fresh, they're funny, they're original. If you've got no imagination, how are you going to get a hard on?